I was not able to use a computer, but with the help of a software that we call NVDA, a visually impaired person can use a computer.
The instructors are so good, and they are training each one of us to get the skill.
Teachers here build a lot of hope in you. They encourage you to study, and there's a lot of hands-on skills, and we learn to engage with the deaf students as well.
Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. This is why the government of Kenya is committed to full realization of education as a basic human right for all Kenyans, as reaffirmed in the Constitution 2010. The sole purpose of education is to attain knowledge and skills which are important in national development.
The government of Kenya has realized the importance of skills development as a panacea to solving the challenges of youth bulge and unemployment. It is through equipping the youth that will ensure they are prepared for self and gainful employment, hence improving the quality of life.
Today, more than ever, we have seen a rise in youth unemployment due to lack of skills. Among this group of youths lies a special category, that is, persons with disabilities. Article 54B of the Kenya Constitution gives specific rights to the persons with disabilities to access educational institutions and facilities that are integrated into society and are compatible with the interests of the individuals. It is through equipping and training for persons with disabilities with skills development that will ensure they are fully tooled for self and gainful employment to drive Kenya's development agenda.
It puts TVET as a key enabler to realization of the goals, and hence the government emphasis on technical and vocational education and training.
Technical and vocational education and training under the State Department for Vocational and Technical Training in the Ministry of Education is designed to provide young people with or without disability access to training as an important step in empowering them. These will help them develop competent skills for both social and economic integration.
The government is currently developing new institutions in each constituency, therefore expanding infrastructure in existing institutions so that we can increase access and promote equity within our TVET sector. We are also equipping workshops and laboratories by upskilling and employing TVET trainers to be able to improve quality and relevance in TVET.
Machakos Technical Institute for the Blind is such an institution for persons with disabilities.
Machakos Technical Institute for the Blind is an institution that caters for persons with visual impairment. We have also gone to reverse integration. We also have the regular students, because these trainees or students need to have support of the others. We have what we call sight guided, so that when they are moving from one area to another, they can have the support of the other person who has vision.
The Machakos Technical Institute for the Blind prides itself with the following courses for the visually impaired: fashion design and clothing technology, tannery and leatherwork, building technology and civil engineering, knitting for visually impaired, ICT, human resource management, entrepreneurship development, rehabilitation and braille literacy, computer studies for the visually impaired, and SHIATSU massage.
So far, my experience imekuwa nzuri kwa sababu naweza nikatengeneza kiatu kutokea mwanzo hadi mwisho.
Another special institution for the hearing impaired is Current Technical Institute for the Deaf.
We usually admit students who are deaf because that is their school, therefore they have the first priority. And then because of the government directive of inclusion, we have 15% of our total population of hearing students, and they learn together.
This institution trains students mainly at a level of artisan, craft and diploma courses. Its academic departments include agriculture, automotive engineering, ICT, building and construction, carpentry and joinery, communication and sign language, electrical and electronics engineering, business studies and entrepreneurship, clothing technology, and hair and beauty.
Okay, now I'd like to appeal to the companies outside Kenya and outside the institute to accept plumbing and other students who are deaf who have learned the skills. Because the deaf people are very good and they can work very well. They succeed in life.
Upon completion of their courses, the trainees will contribute immensely to the growth of the country's economy through self-employment using the skills that they have acquired in these institutions.
Wengi wamefanya na wengi wamefaulu maishani, wameweza kujikimu maishani na hata kusaidia relatives wao ambao wana uwezo wa kuona.
While I'll be out there, I'll be independent and I can employ myself.
Despite what has been achieved, there is need to do more to support these institutions.
We need to equip, but also we need to improve the infrastructure. We are trying to meet this challenge by looking into learning and training assistive devices. We also need to train more trainers to respond to the special needs, and we also need to provide adequate boarding facilities. So we are requesting the like-minded development partners to come on board and be able to help us to realize our mandate in terms of improving access for the special needs TVETs.